Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Gemini August 25, 2024. It's a good idea to avoid living too much in the head today when relating to others. The tendency is to separate from your feelings when connecting or communicating, which can lead to some confusion or mixed messages. Nevertheless, your stronger desires and passions are stirring, especially through your exchanges and conversations. There can be extra sizzle in a love relationship or your creative world. You have more persuasive power and verbal punch, so be careful with that. You might receive some news about a social event or close relationship, and the emphasis is on looking at the past differently. You might also enjoy a complicated but illuminating conversation with or about a partner. Romance will be like a fire in the heart or like you're touching hot coals. Sweet Venus, our goddess planet of love, attraction, and romance, is spinning in your solar house of intimacy and sexuality. She will clash with mighty Mars, the red planet of sex and aggression, now in your solar house of dating. This ensures that if you and your sweetheart are on steady ground, you'll have an exhilarating period of ecstasy that fills you both with joy. However, if you're not, you could soon be breaking up. Do not make a hasty decision. Your professional commitments are subject to change thanks to Mercury retrograde. All of the potential changes might be a lot to consider. Take your time going over each option, since Mercury retrograde in Leo will trine Chiron retrograde in Aries. There is no need to rush a major decision regarding your contracts, responsibilities, or partnerships. Better yet, do not let any of your colleagues pressure you into a decision either. It is okay to take your time since so much could change following this retrograde period. Balance is difficult to achieve and you feel distracted. It is important to choose the food and the kind of exercise that is right for you. As an individual that depends on balance, you might do well learning some meditation practice. No matter how big or how small the practice, it will aid you tremendously. Some aspects of yoga involve meditation, and you can find online classes or tutorials that fit your needs. A more expanded technique is transcendental meditation. Today you should meet someone or be in union or collaboration. But if the situation isn't conducive for this, a breakup which is related to your past could be in the air. In reality, everything will depend on your situation. If it is good, it will only be better. If it is bad, you could be the person who makes things deteriorate. Be careful despite everything, to preserve those close to you from a possible crisis. Having the moon in your communication sector as the sun leaves your relationship sector provides a significant advantage today. The moon's return yesterday not only restored harmony shortly after a full moon had created tension between you and your relationships, but it also gave you a clearer understanding of what you want from these relationships and what they need from you. Now, the moon is facilitating open dialogue about issues brought to light earlier in the week, just as Mercury takes over from the sun to ensure that lines of communication remain open. With the moon not only in your communication sector as the sun leaves your relationship sector today, but as he hands the reins over to Mercury, the planet of communication, this adds to what was already a positive day for giving words the power to heal. The moon is here as a friendly aspect between Mercury on the relationship and Chiron on the communication fronts peaks, and with both in retrograde motion, as the planets of communication and healing have come together to give the past and unsaid words a voice. Our eyes in the sky. There's so much good on the horizon, and today, you're being invited to embrace all that positivity by looking forward instead of backward. When you open yourself up to the new and exciting opportunities that are coming your way, you allow yourself to receive the abundance the universe has in store for you. It's all about shifting your focus toward the future and welcoming the endless possibilities that await you. Have you ever found yourself replaying old situations or revisiting past hurts over and over again? It's like carrying around a heavy backpack filled with things that no longer serve you. That weight can hold you back from moving forward and experiencing the joy that's right in front of you. Today is the perfect time to lighten that load. Imagine letting go of that emotional baggage, one piece at a time, and making space for new experiences, new connections, and new opportunities that are more in tune with who you are right now. This isn't about erasing the past or pretending it didn't happen, it's about choosing to focus on the good that lies ahead. Today's energy is also bringing a refreshing sense of clarity, especially in your emotional world. You might feel more sensitive and more in tune with your desires than usual, and this heightened awareness can be a powerful tool for deepening your relationships. Have you been feeling the urge to nurture certain friendships or strengthen bonds with loved ones? This is your moment to act on that instinct. There's something so rewarding about investing time and energy into the connections that truly matter to you. Have you ever taken a moment to reflect on how much a simple act of kindness or a heartfelt conversation can strengthen a relationship? Those small but meaningful gestures can make a world of difference. At the same time, this energy might also encourage you to reassess some of your relationships. Maybe there are certain connections that no longer serve your highest good, and you've been feeling the need to gently let them go. It's never easy to part ways with someone, especially when there's no anger or animosity involved, but sometimes we grow in different directions. Have you ever experienced that bittersweet moment of realizing that a relationship has run its course? While it can be difficult, letting go with love and understanding can create space for both of you to grow in new ways. As you navigate this emotionally charged time, you might feel a strong drive to go after what you want with full force. That determination is wonderful, but it's important to remember the value of balance. While it's great to pursue your goals with passion, be mindful of your actions and try not to get swept up in impulses that could lead to awkward or regrettable situations. We've all been there, right? Those moments when we think, why not, only to realize later that we might have gone a little too far. Whether it's indulging in food, shopping, or even in your love life, it's easy to stray from the path of balance. But today is a reminder that moderation is key. By staying grounded and keeping your intentions clear, you can enjoy all the wonderful experiences life has to offer without the risk of overdoing it. Have you ever looked back on a situation and thought, I wish I had paced myself? Those moments are opportunities for learning and growth, and they help us find a more balanced way forward. So, as you move through today, take a moment to reflect on the relationships that matter most to you. How can you nurture them? How can you strengthen those bonds? And at the same time, consider whether there are any relationships or habits that you might need to release in order to make room for new growth. Life is a journey of constant evolution, and by embracing both the joys and the lessons along the way, you allow yourself to grow into the best version of yourself.